That morning commute, what do people need to know?
Honestly, Steph, this morning we're really dealing with some messy conditions. In fact, weather is going to slow you down on your morning commute. So if you have to get out the door by 5 or what your typical drill is for the morning, I would try to leave about a 10-minute cushion there because we're almost dealing with fog everywhere. So it almost doesn't matter where you're commuting in this morning. Galveston is the only spot, I just was scanning all of our WeatherBug cameras, that actually looks okay at this point. So we'll continue to watch that. But everywhere else, from Sugar Land, Friendswood, Pearland this morning, Tomball, Spring, Jersey Village, Conroe, the Woodlands this morning, everyone's starting off with fog. We'll continue to monitor both airports. Bush Intercontinental down to a half a mile. Now, if that drops to a quarter of a mile or even 0, we'll have to monitor if planes are still taking off this morning. But otherwise, we're dealing with reduced visibilities. That is the case this morning over the Med Center. I love this shot in the morning, even before sunrise. You usually get all the buildings and that nice skyline view. Not today. The clouds, the fog are covering the buildings this morning, and even at ground level, because of some of the spotty sprinkles, the little mist that we're dealing with this morning, it's creating some slick conditions even on the roadways. So you'll probably have to use your windshield wipers just a few times this morning. I think some of the shower activity will actually ramp up this afternoon. So about a 20% chance early, however, about a 50% chance for scattered showers as we trend later in the day. So on our satellite and radar picture, you can see a few spotty showers. The dense fog advisory is actually areas to our east. So even though we're not technically under an advisory, I'm telling you, we'll have to monitor this and see if the National Weather Service decides to issue one for the morning commute. Temperatures, you're waking up to 50s and 60s. So I would say it's mild for this time of the year, but you're going to need that jacket today, especially because of rain-cooled air. If we see some of the shower activity, it's going to make these temperatures briefly drop. So 57 in Conroe, 57 in Tomball, 64 at Hobby Airport and in Galveston this morning. By the afternoon, we still push 70. Yesterday, we did the exact same thing. High temps went to 69, and we'll be under cloudy skies throughout the day. So if anything, I would say your Thursday is just kind of a gray, gloomy, soupy day ahead. An isolated shower will be possible all throughout the day, but not anything that's going to create much accumulation. It's just going to be kind of a mess out there throughout the day. Then we keep the rain chances in even through the upcoming weekend. Tomorrow afternoon, we may get lucky with a few breaks. Temperatures may build more to the mid to low 70s. I've kind of dropped them for now just because of how cool we've been trending. And then through the weekend into early next week, notice that pattern, the wet weather pattern, wants to come right back into play. So not many completely dry days out there. And if anything, Steph, I think everybody's going to be talking about just kind of a gloomy day ahead, all right, for your Thursday. I'll send it back to you.
Hey, stay in and watch a movie, everybody, even though you've already seen everything with the pandemic. All right, 4:52 is your time now. It's good to snuggle on the couch. Coming up, 2 huge Astros fans, 2 lives lost. What their families have to say about the mega fans known for their big smiles and big personalities.